Hey guys, and welcome to Little Blackbird 91. We are sitting down with Wasiu. Yes, our
Yo, what it
brother.
do? What it do,
What are you
man? How you
saying, bro?
doing?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Man, I appreciate you joining us to have this conversation, sit down, get to know, and also to clear up a few things as well. For those who don't know, I had Von on the live here last week. We discussed a few things, and also Wasu came up into the conversation. And we was thinking to give Wasu a chance to kind of have his say as well, and then also give his side of events. But also on the channel, we'd like to get to know the people. So beyond the scope of the event between Von and Wasu, I wanted to get to know him a little bit better, give you also some insight to know who he is, because he's an amazing man. He's got some deep feats. He's a creative individual as well. Singer, a bit of a songwriter, a bit of a singer too, involved a bit of the hustle. And I would love to get to know him a bit more. And so I want to give the audience an opportunity to also get to know him beyond just him and Von's situation. So if you're new to the channel, do me a favor, like it, share, subscribe, and then click on the bell button for notifications of the uploads. All right, Wasu, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm here in Atlanta. The weather up and down, but I'm here.
That's what I like to hear, man. The weather here ain't too great either, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. The heater is on blast, which means I'm gonna get a headache later on, but it's gonna be well worth it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Cool. So before we get the show started, I always like to do something which we call human verification. It means we just get to see if you really are human or if you're a robot in front of me. You never know these days. Holograms exist, baby. You understand?
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? So we thought we'd ask you a few questions. And the game we've been playing of late is called One Has to Go. And since you are a songwriter, this might be up your alley as well.
Okay.
So one
Okay,
has to go. I have got 4 groups here. I got Boys to Men, Belle Biv DeVoe, Drew Hill, Jagged Edge. But I'm going to add an extra one here. New Edition. One has to go. In fact, 2 have to go for you.
2
have to go.
Now, repeat them again. You said
no worries. Boys to Men, Belle Biv DeVoe, Drew Hill, Jagged Edge, New Edition. 2 gotta go.
Man, I grew up on all of these guys' music, loving the songwriting of everything. But to be honest, Belle Biv DeVoe, they gotta go. Simply because New Edition is in there. It wouldn't be them if it wasn't New Edition. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm getting my groups.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
No New Edition. There is no Belle Biv.
Yeah. So it wouldn't be. So New Edition was so Belle Biv DeVoe. I'm sorry, getting these things twisted, but them. Let me see who else. You said Jagged Edge,
Drew Hill, Boys to Men. One of them else gotta go.
Oh man, I love Jagged Edge. Oh man, it's a toss up between Jagged Edge and Drew Hill.
All right, name 2 songs name 1 song from each one. They're top songs from each one, and you got to knock it off the list. That way, you do that way. Make it a bit easier for yourself.
I'm gonna just say Jagged Edge off the list, but Promise. I listened to them. I listened to Jagged Edge last night. So you got Promise. You got man, you got so many stuff even with Bow Wow and everything. I was a Bow Wow fan growing up or whatnot, but I'm gonna have to knock them off the list because Drew Hill is that group. That's that group. I'm sorry.
That's all right though. I respect it. it. One's got to go. SWV TLC Destiny's Child.
Okay. You said, okay, so the only reason, well, not the only reason, I'm sorry. SWV got to go. I'm sorry, SWV. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, SWV. Not the only reason, but I love them. So you said SWV,
TLC.
TLC.
And obviously Destiny's Child.
and Destiny Child. I love those groups, man. But I'm very good friends with Candy Burris from Atlanta
Mm,
Housewives from the group Escape, and she has written for a lot of people in the
yeah,
world. And I look up to her. And Beyonce is, Destiny Child is one group / Beyonce is one group that she has written for, and also TLC, No Scrubs. You know what I'm saying?
indeed.
So SWV, I'm sorry, you got to go.
I'm hearing that, bro. I'm hearing that, bro. I'm hearing
Yeah.
that. I'm hearing that. I'm with you, man. One has to go. Aaliyah, Janet Jackson, Brandy, Mary J. Blige, MJ, baby.
Hold on, you say MJ too?
Oh no, no, Mary J.
Oh,
Blige.
okay.
Yeah,
Mary
yeah,
J. Blige. I'm sorry, you got to go.
yeah.
Mary J.
Aaliyah,
Blige got to go.
Janet Jackson, Brandy. Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. I know that off the bat. I'm sorry, Mary J. I love your music. I love your music. I do. But
That's
for
I love your
them,
music, but
and
you gotta go.
you gotta go. Gotta go.
Thank God. Brandy's been saved first time this week. We've had a few people
Oh,
come out and
they
say
said
Brandy.
Brandy gotta go. Brandy
People
is
been saying Brandy
the
gotta go,
vocal
bro.
vocal. She's the goddess of vocals. Anybody that's songwriting, that sings and stuff like that, you must not have people on there that sings.
Yeah.
You have people on here that sing.
They don't be
Because
singing, bro.
they will, if they didn't sing, they'll say, all right, Brandy gotta go or whatnot. But no, Brandy is one of the top people. She's like number one out of all those people that you name.
Wow. Hey, it's good to have your input, on some of these things, bro. I like that,
Yeah.
man. I like that. Yeah, no, I rate it still. All right, two more questions for human verification. Cereal
Okay.
or milking first?
Cereal.
Mm, wise choice. Wise choice.
Cereal.
Cereal first. Okay. Final question. Benz, BMW, Audi, Lexus, Dodge. Which one you choosing and which color?
I have a BMW right now,
What color?
red, but
Mm,
beautiful too. It's
mm,
beautiful. Um, Okay, I would say Audi because I'm a fan of Lamborghini, and they did a partner with, I love Future or what is it called Future. Well, I can't say his name. Lamborghini, Ferruccio Lamborghini.
mm.
That's his name. That's my favorite car, and Audi did a partnership with them or whatnot. So the whole interface, the inside of the, I don't know if they started with the what is called the Aventador, but yeah, the whole interface is Audi. So
Mm.
I'm gonna say Audi versus BMW and all the rest of them. Since you didn't say Lamborghini,
Okay, I like it. I like it. And I like that you give a little bit of explanation as well. Give us a
yeah,
bit more insight. It shows you're knowledgeable about it as well, bro.
yeah.
So I'm with that. I'm with that. Well,
All
Cat,
right.
you've passed the human verification. We have got past that part. We know you're human. We can now get down to business and get into the conversation and know a little bit more about where you're coming from and who you are. So my first question to you, sir, is who is Wasu and what is his story?
Oh man, to be honest, I'm still trying to figure that out. Each and every day, every year, I live. For one, I am a man. I'm a father. I have a beautiful daughter. Um, I'm a creator, a spiritual guy. A lover. I'm so many things that's positive
Mm,
or whatnot. But I'm a songwriter. I love music. Been in love. Matter of fact, I've been in love with music since that's my first love. I
mm.
never knew anything else. You would probably say someone would probably say they was in love with their mom first. My mom would probably say I was in love with her. But the second I heard music, I knew that I wanted it. I knew
Mm,
it, and I remember in third grade, maybe it was second, but my teacher once asked everyone to stand up and write what they wanted to
become.
become on the board or whatnot. And I remember when it came to my time. Now I didn't want to. I was young or whatnot. I didn't know how to put, you know, like singer and all this other stuff. So uh, it was something I had wanted to do. It's something dealing with music. But anyway, I tried to put rapper on there, but I put raper. But I, you know, just being young and didn't know how to spell, but I did. She told me how to spell it and everything, and she looked at me funny and she was like, "Dang, like you different. All the kids here want to be doctors, lawyers, police officer, firemen, and all those things." And I remember UPS used to come to our school all the time or whatnot. And she looked at me crazy and was like, "Dang, you the only kid that came out and was like you like I didn't follow everyone else. You know, I actually said what was on my mind, what's on my heart, you know." So yeah. So I became who I set out to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fully there just yet, but I get that each and every day. Each and every day.
Tell us a little bit more about your love then for your love for music and your love for singing and songwriting. You know, talk to us about the beginning of that journey and where that began. I know you said obviously you wanted to be a rapper when you said you were younger, but tell us a little bit more about that journey of you taking, you know, the bull by the horns and going down that lane of music.
Okay, yeah. So when I was younger, you know, I was always singing other people's songs or whatnot. And one day, one of my friend, and we're still close friends till today. Her name is Shaquita Early. She's gonna be mad. I say her whole name, but I'm still friends with some of the guys that I was friends with in second and third grade. Actually, I know not all my friends, but I know a majority of my friends in third grade. Majority of them. But I remember one day. She heard me singing. I don't know if it was Monica song. I don't know if it was Monica or Escape song or whatnot. It was one of those. You know, it's one of those. I can't even think of the group.
You can sing if you want to sing, bro. We ain't gonna say no around here, bro.
So she was like, "Man, you can sing. You can try to. You should be in the chorus." So, you know, I was like, oh, okay, dang, the chorus. She was already in the chorus. So, long story short, I ran to the music teacher like the next day or a couple days later or something like that. And I said, I told her, I ran up to her and I said, I want to be in the chorus. I want to be in the chorus. And she was like, boy,
what's the chorus?
The chorus is like, you know, like the choir, like when you're in church, it's like a school setting, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a school setting, but it's not like spiritual or nothing like that. It's like a whole bunch of people that can sing and get together. Yeah, come together and sing or whatnot. Okay. So they got the music class. That's the music class as far as singing.
Love that.
So she saw me and she was like, boy, no, go on somewhere. Because I guess in her head was only girls can be in the chorus. That's in my head that she was saying this to me.
Yeah, okay.
The very next day, they put me in band. I hated it. I hated it and loved it at the same time because it was a girl in there that I really liked. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it be.
Yeah. So fast forward into the future or whatnot, you know, my first group was with this group, these guys, and we called ourselves 317. And yeah, 317. Don't even know why we came up that name, but it was a catchy name or whatnot. And yeah, so and I was always like, we was always singing Jagged Edge songs. Okay. Always singing Jagged Edge songs or whatnot. We're like, man, we got to come up with our own songs. And I was the one that was coming up with the songs, but like clapping the fingers, but we didn't have no beats or whatnot. And then, you know, no one to work as hard as me. I'm the one that's writing the songs and, you know, singing them as well. But I'm like, yo, we got to practice and let's get this thing down. And I moved and got another group. And then just over time or whatnot, just I remember meeting this young lady in College Park. and I used to sing all the time. And she said, "Wasiu, come here. If you sing and you write this," she said, "if you write this song, I think it was a gospel song or something like that. I get you to do a song with if you what it was a group of people that sing." And it was like a contest. And she was like, "If you win this contest, I get you to do a song with Yin Yang Twins."
Come on now.
Do you remember the Yin Yang Twins?
I do remember the whisper.
Okay. Yeah. So I was like, "What?" And I was so excited about that. And she gave me a beat. She gave me a beat or something like that. I can't remember the logistics of everything. Made the song and I won it. I won because it was me and her nephew. And I went into this guy class. I went into this guy house or whatnot. And here comes Yin Yang Twins. I'm like, what in the world? Like, I never, like, during that time, I think that was like, no, I did see celebrities during that time. That was like them interacting with me. That was the first time. It was real big. As far as music, I've seen people plenty of times or whatnot. And, you know, it was like, what in the world? You know? So over time, man, I started developing friendships and kept, you know, that friendship with him. His name was Keith Crooms. That was their old manager or whatnot. And I just, you know, develop over time or whatnot. And I know I'm dragging it on, but man, I get excited about this story that I became, how I became a songwriter and got introduced into the entertainment industry. But I used to call on the phone. It's this thing right here in Atlanta. I don't know if y'all have it down there in the UK, but it was called 411.
Okay.
The what is called the, you know, you call the what is called the
answer machine?
Not the answer machine, but another person on the phone. Like the it's a when you press 411. No, when you press 411 back in the day, it used to be someone on the phone. It was like, how can I direct your phone call?
Oh, okay. Director. Like a director.
Yeah, like a director or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
telephone director. And I was like, dang, okay, let me use this to my advantage. And I was like, I'm trying to get to Bow Wow. You know? Yeah. I got all the way to Bow Wow's home. His mom answered the phone and everything. But during that time, he was on the road or whatnot. And I was like, hold on, I can use this. And I used to go and call Jermaine Dupri, So Def, all the big record labels at the time or whatnot, and sing on the phone.
Wait, how the hell? Wait. So it was because obviously that sounds so simple. So how did you click onto that? How did you manage to figure this little trick out then?
Okay, so how I managed that, my brother used to call man, we like kind of like geeky kids a little bit, but you know, like hood geeky kids. So back when we was kids, we used to tear up our toys and see what's going on. How is the light working and what makes this go right here? That's explaining to you why I'm an inventor now. You know, I'm now an inventor or whatnot. But anyways, he used to call. I think my brother was like probably like in the fourth or fifth grade. He used to call 411 and get in touch with this station called the WB or TBS.
Okay.
And we used to watch this show called The Goonies. So he used to call the TV station and call them and was like, when can I when is the movie coming out? Like when is the movie is going to be aired on TV? They was like, oh, you want to watch it now? And they'll put it on in like 5 minutes. They'll put it on in like 5 minutes. They'll be watching around the whole world. Yeah. What? So after that, I was like, I'm gonna take that and I'm about to use this to do all of this other stuff. So I was calling Bad Boy. I was calling Bad Boy. I was calling Jermaine Dupri. I remember calling Jermaine Dupri. It was like, man, look, kid, you too young. And I just kept calling the phone, And I got all the way to at the time it was Bad Boy South. And Diddy wanted to sign me to Bad Boy South, but my mom said no or when. I got a long story of that right there. All the way to Carl Thomas, you know that Carl Thomas, oh, man, I can't even. No, not Carl Thomas. Craig Davis. I'm sorry. Craig Davis, manager, hit me up and was like, 'cause I used to call and sing on the phone all the time. Do you remember Craig Davis? Monday, take her for a drink on Tuesday.
Okay,
Yeah,
David.
yeah, yeah.
Mad. UK
Yeah,
artist.
so
Yeah.
man, it was crazy. It was this, man, it was crazy during those times. But yeah, that's how I just developed my relationship in the entertainment industry and trying to figure out. I was a young kid
How
trying
old were
to
you
do.
around at that time?
I was like in third grade, and all the way up to I was I think I did that all the way to like sixth grade. I did that all the way until I was like sixth grade. I got full into it probably fifth grade, and then sixth grade was like, whew, you know.
What age would
And
that have been? 5th grade, 6th grade?
maybe 9, 10, I think 9 or 10 or something like that.
What is a
And
9, 10-year-old
I got,
trying to do? What were you
man,
trying to achieve?
man, to be honest, man, my mom was always singing in the house or whatnot. I just wanted to be something great. I wanted to see what I saw on TV. I wanted to be, it was a show called The Box. I wanted to be, like Drew Hill. I wanted to be like Usher and Sammy. You know, now I'm good friends with Sammy. And after when I got in sixth grade, I got introduced sixth and seventh grade. I got introduced to one of my good friends. Now he done did platinum records, all this other stuff, whatever. He taught me a lot of things about the entertainment industry. His name is Little Corey. Lil Corey.
Oh, Lil Corey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, but he changed his name to Bando Jones. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he changed his name to Bando Jones and had hits with Bando Jones. Yeah, so yeah. And that's just a little bit, man. I can go on and on and on and on. But you know, just being a young kid and trying to develop those friendships and trying to walk in those same rooms of these older people. And it was like, man, this guy got ambitious. You know, this guy can make something shake. So later, like early on in my, I would say career, I figured out, well, some of my friends were like, man, Wasiu, you're better at connecting with people versus like songwriting and connecting people with versus singing and everything. Cause my voice started developing to a way that I didn't like it.
So yeah.
I can
were you
still
much more
sing.
higher tone? Were you much more higher tone?
Yeah, when I was younger, I was a higher tone, like kind of like a Michael Jackson or whatever, but now like a deep, you know, I can still do hums. I can sing better than a lot of people, but I'm not a singer, you know. Okay. I get the point across. But yeah, man, and it just kept going, man. I kept going with it.
You know, it's so interesting because obviously, because like you're saying, like, you know, it sounded like you obviously were tenacious at a young age, you know, just trying to grasp at a dream at that point in time, you know, and you were actually putting work in, like you were laying wood down. That sounds wrong.
I was trying. I would try
down.
I would try to just imitating, you know, trying to imitate Michael Jackson all the time and all the groups that I was seeing. I would walk to the this thing in Atlanta called Centennial Olympic Park. They had groups there, and man, they used to be singing. And I was in, and they was older than me, and I see them, and I was like, man, I want to do that. And to me, they was already signed. They was like, you know, they was already like a Drew Hill because I was a young kid, and they was like harmonizing and everything. So, of course, man, I wanted to do that.
What would you say was your inspiration behind music? Like, who was inspiring you when you were younger?
My auntie actually. One of the reasons why I got into the music industry, my mom used to play music, but we was always with my auntie, and I looked up to my auntie or whatnot. My auntie always, and my mom played Nita Baker, but my auntie, she played a range that I never heard before, and I still remember this to the day. She played Whitney Houston. She played, man, I'm talking about like crazy people, crazy. And I was like, what's going on? And I still remember falling in love with Toni Braxton. My auntie used to go and get all the CDs and order them out to this newspaper or whatnot. And whatever it's called, this magazine or newspaper, and I tell her, "Hey, can you order this?" And I'm like, she'll order this group called NSYNC or Backstreet Boys,
Boys.
or this CD was called All That with but my favorite group was on there. What was it? What's the name of that group? But it, they Candy. My love, do you? Yeah, I think they group name So For Real. I think it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, but all that with like this Nickelodeon thing. Well, now it's kind of like Nickelodeon, but Kenan and Kel, which Kenan and Kel, Candy from the group Escape a Lot, went to my school. That's one of the reasons why I went to the school that I went to, performing arts school called Tri-City Performing Arts.
Tri-City. Okay.
Yeah. So all of them, like big people, went to my school or whatnot, and I ended up connected with them later on in life, like Bangladesh. The baby, not the baby, Lil Baby went to my
Lil
school.
Baby, yeah.
But later on, but all the music people in Atlanta, come out of Tri-City, or Banneker,
Okay, so you say so your aunt was an inspiration when you were younger,
Yeah.
and it's crazy because obviously, like, I was expecting you to say a big musician, but it's so interesting that you said your aunt. I mean, that shows
my
impact.
auntie, she brought my eyes to them. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say them without saying her. So she brought my eyes to them, and she loved Whitney Houston and all other groups or whatnot. And I was and I used to look on the CDs, open them up, and see who wrote this, and trying to read it. And man, I used to be in love with it, the whole package of CDs.
I love that. So okay, so then obviously, like you said, you kind of growing up and you're realizing, okay, maybe the voice is changing as well, but you're probably a bit better at connecting than you are necessarily, doing singing per se. So then obviously, I said you come out of Tri-City, you're connecting with people, you're making these connections. Where does that take you on a journey next then? So after you've kind of, I wouldn't say grown out of singing, but you've taken on a more different role, what does that take you next to?
Well, after I sat down with a couple of my friends who was in the studio one time, and all these guys are big right now. They done wrote some big records or whatnot. And I remember we sat down at this studio called Penthouse Studios, and it was like, Wasiu, man, you're good at this, man. You can get endorsed that we can't get in, man. I don't see how these people are talking to you and these people are talking to you, and they won't even talk to us. One of the group was called Rock City. I don't know if you heard of Rock City. They get a song. Man, they don't did big songs for Rihanna, Beyonce, everybody. And I was like this with their dead or whatnot. And so what that took me to is where when they told me that, I was like, okay, I'm going to listen to them. But I was still kind of stubborn a little bit, but I was really listening to them. And, fast forward to the future. Have you seen the movie No Audition?
Yeah.
So,
loved it.
So I'm good friends with some of the members on the No Audition movie, like Tyler Williams, Miles. His name Miles. Actually, Miles is going to be on the new season of Stranger Things. It haven't came out yet, so you're getting it right now. But he's the new face of Stranger Things or whatnot. But I was managing, still managing Tyler or whatnot in his career or whatnot, So after that, we got like a couple movies going on right now, and trying to see where it goes. And the music industry.
Managing?
Huh?
Who were you managing?
Tyler Williams.
Okay, so you actually went into, how did that even come about? I feel like I skipped a beat.
It came let me see where it came about. So like I said, me knowing a lot of people in the industry, one day, so this what happened. One of my old friends or whatnot was hitting me up. He ended up hitting me up on Instagram and was like, look at this boy right here, man. He is a good singer. And he was just sitting on his bed singing, and I was like, dang, he sound like the young Mike. and I was just in love with his voice. One day I met him, and his name is J.D. McCrary, and he's on the movie called Little. He's on a whole bunch of movies. He's on Tyler Perry stuff. Matter of fact, he's the voice of Simba. The voice of Simba, the new Simba that's out right now.
Okay, yeah,
the Lion King that's out now.
Yeah.
So he's the voice of Simba or whatnot. And during that time, I met him, him and his mom, his dad, and we got cool just like this, even till today or whatnot. I call and check up on him, or he hit me on Instagram. And one day, a matter of fact, I took him to Tyler Perry Studios. That day, I think that day I took him to Tyler Perry Studio. When I met him, they didn't know me from nowhere. They just trusted me. Took him to Tyler Perry Studios, and we just connected from there. And they hit me up and was like, "Hey, we got a video. I'm doing a music video because he sing. Oh, can you come to support me and all this other stuff?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there." And I posted up. I'll give you that picture right there. But so when I came, the New Edition movie was already out. The New Edition movie was already out. What happened when I came? I seen these young boys and young girls everywhere, man. When I say these young kids, they were very talented, and I'm like, "Oh, I know this girl from Instagram, and I know this little girl from Instagram. I know this little boy from a movie. I know these people, but this boy right here is something special about this little boy." And I was saying everyone, and come to find out it was Miles and Tyler that I got in touch with. And matter of fact, it was like all of them but one person from the New Edition, the young kids.
Young kids who were doing it,
yeah. And I kept in touch with everybody. So I think like the next day, I was at Candy House, Candy from Escape. I was at her house, and I think we just got finished filming this show that I used to do with her called what's the name of it? Candy Coated Nights. Candy Coated Nights. And I think we were watching it on TV. It was something that we was doing. And I was they called me, and I was trying to FaceTime them to put Candy on the phone or whatnot, but it would never, Candy will go here and they'll be, and she got a big house. So it's like, I'm not finna chase her around trying to give you the fake, But yeah, that's how I met them.
Damn. Okay. Oh man. So all of these connect, because obviously it sounds like you're very much well connected. And I think it's odd for some people because obviously like they expect if you're that connected that they would know your face, but this actually how a lot of times, myself even being in certain spaces, you have a lot of people who actually don't show their face, like they're not posted, but they know they're connected to people well. And that's what it sounds like you're kind of describing to us. Okay, so then leading on from there, then okay, you're obviously a very connected individual person. Like I said, you're doing your thing, you're songwriting as well. Is there anyone that we know that you've songwritten for? Maybe because I think that would be a question I would love to ask.
I don't written for. Well, let me see if you will know. Let me see. I call him Benny. It's a lot of local artists, but trying to figure out Blanco Brown.
I don't know. Maybe the audience will know because some people.
But he's a country singer. I'm good friends with him and his brother named Quentin Amy. Quentin Amy actually did. Me and him, we don't wrote songs together time and time again or whatnot. But he wrote song for Rihanna. He did a song called "Fading Away" for Rihanna. Okay. But Blanco Brown is a country singer that's big right now. He did a song called "Gonna Do the Two-Step, then Cowboy Boogie." Yeah. That's my brother.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So then, so obviously you're involved, in quite a few different things and connected to a few different people. How does yourself and Von get connected? Because I think that's the meat of the conversation.
Okay, cool.
How does yourself and Von get connected?
Okay, and just to go back just a little bit, I got other songs that's actually come, like you may meet if you have songwriters on here, man, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You may write a songs for someone that's big. It may not come out. They may hold on this thing for a year, or they may cut the record but not do nothing else with it, But in my case, it's been like that a lot of times. So when I'm like, oh, I love the record. Just now, I just got a record. I don't want to say now, but I got 2 records that's floating out there right now, and I'm trying to figure out, is it going to, we're gonna put it out there. It's going to make it. It's going to, be someone single or whatnot. I don't want to say the person's name right now. But yeah, we got a lot of hands touching this record. But to go back to pushing forward, how me and Vaughn met. Whew. Okay. So me and Vaughn met, we were neighbors. How we met is like I said, we were neighbors. One day when I moved into my place or whatnot, it was real dark over here. Now I talk to everybody, and everybody got lights everywhere and cameras and stuff like that now or whatnot. I'm like, yo, we gotta protect our neighborhood, all this other stuff. But anyways, everybody got all their lights up now. But during this time when I was there, nobody had the lights up. So I looked to my right, and I thought no one stayed there. I thought no one stayed at this apartment or whatnot. I didn't see nothing. I never seen the lights on or whatnot. So my brother was like, man, when my brother was there, he was like, get that light. Or see if they got a light on the little thing. Apartment complex, they may have a light and not on or whatnot. So I looked and saw it, and I unscrewed the light bulb and took it to my house and put it inside my, in front of my door. I was happy and everything. I got home, I woke up that morning. I said, man, the light bulb blowed. I said, dang. I was on the phone too with my brother, because I'm always on my phone. So I looked in there. I said, man, he said, the light bulb blowed. He said, man, you must got a shortage or something going on in that light. And it is true though. So what happened? So I looked inside of it. I'm like, oh man, somebody done stole my light. I said, somebody stole my light. So I looked to my left, my neighbor to the left, she had her light on. And she don't never have a light on or nothing. I said, she stole my light. I can't believe it. That's what I was. I was just like that. I said, I can't believe it. So what happened? The next day, or probably the same day or something like that, I was going outside of my door, and I was going inside the car or something, and I saw Vaughn at the time, girlfriend at the time, was going inside the door, and I was like, oh man, somebody actually stays there. I didn't know, So like a couple of days went past or something like that, and I ended up seeing him, and I was like, yo, bro, he was just always passing me. Him, I would just pass each other, but I never really talked to him and nothing like that. I didn't even really know he stayed there. So this particular time, I went out. Yeah, I went outside my door, and I was like, yo, bro, and he was like, yo, what's up? I was like, hey man, look, let me talk to you for a second. I said, man, I want to say I apologize, bro. Look, man, I didn't even know nobody stayed right there, bro. I stole your light the other day. He started laughing. And he said, oh, I know. I said, dang, you know? He was like, yeah, I know. Shoot, I think he said he unscrewed it, his girl unscrewed it and put it back in theirs. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, dang, that's great. He said, you ain't see the Ring camera right there? I said, what Ring camera? I don't see no Ring camera, because how his door was facing, it wasn't on his door. It was facing the hall. So anytime I come out my door or, anything, it's going to come off. It's going to ring off. So I looked at it. I said, oh, I didn't know. I didn't even see this, to be honest. I want to never touch your stuff. I said, man, I don't want you to think that I'm stealing or nothing like that, bro. I pay. Matter of fact, I give you a pack of bugs just so you want, what I'm saying? Because we neighbors, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't do all that stealing. So that's how we met each other.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, and then over time, like when I was seeing him, whatnot, because he was always going back and forth or whatnot. And like I said, I don't like stealing or whatnot. People stealing and everything. I don't grow up in like crazy neighborhoods, and we stay in a good neighborhood. But still, just being from the old bad neighborhood, like I still don't trust the people of the area. So when I get a package, or the young lady next door get a package, or when Vaughn get a package, I knock on his door because I got his number as well. We were chopping it up because he at the time was working for this company called Coca-Cola. Yeah, so I got his number or whatnot, and I used to be like, yo, you got a package on your door, I'm gonna leave it right here, or I'm gonna take it in my house. And he was like, I appreciate it, bro. And knock on my door and I give him his package. Or the same thing with the girl next door. Then everybody package started coming to my house. They had the things messed up in the neighborhood. So I'm walking to people's houses, giving their package. So yeah, we got that sorted out. But so that's how me and Vaughn met.
Okay. So how does it? Okay. So obviously, I see that the trust has been built there through obviously packages, stuff like that. How does that lead into a friendship where we see you guys online together and everything like that? Then.
Oh, okay. So just to be totally transparent about the situation, so I was already doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I had a problem with people, editors. I do a video and the editor don't edit the video. They'll say they'll do it and won't do it. And it's a whole bunch of things or whatnot. And I just put it down for a while. And Vaughn was like, Vaughn, I see Vaughn through passing or whatnot. And then we were just always talking in the neighborhood about females and like, yo, this and this and that, this female. Oh, you saw this female? And I think he was, in between with him and that girl or whatnot, his girl back and forth or whatnot, just young, you know what I'm saying? So what happened? He was like, yo, I'm going to the gym. I'm finna start going to the gym. You want to go to the gym with me? And I've been saying I want to go to the gym because I done gained all this weight, and throughout the years, my weight fluctuate, up and down or whatnot. But I'm gonna get it back together or whatnot. I plan on doing it. But anyway, so when I was seeing him, he was like, "Let's go to the gym or whatnot." I was like, "All right, cool." And I think I was like, "All right, I go. I never go." Then I started going. I said, "Yo, where I work at or whatnot, I get free gym. I have a free gym, bro. You come here." And I started filming. Y'all didn't ever see me, but I was filming. I was the one that was filming for him. Filming his videos or whatnot, not all of them, but I was filming some of the videos or whatnot. Him, working out and stuff like that.
Of course.
And then, after something happened. Oh, then after that, whatever happened in his life, I don't really know too much. Like I said, it wasn't like me and him was like, he was just my neighbor. You see what I'm saying? He was just my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know nothing about him really like that. He don't know nothing about me like that. So he just, only thing he know is what I tell him and what comes in and out his door if he see me. You know what I'm saying? He done been in my house. I done been in his house or whatnot. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, like homeboy, do like when, you meet somebody that's cool, like, all right, cool. But we ain't never even go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? We don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
chop it up in a sense, yeah.
Yeah, we just chopping it up or whatnot. I'm trying to figure out where I left off at. But after that, I guess he ended up having a what he told me, someone hit him up, and I guess in his DM or something like that, and say he want to train. It was the guy named Jeffrey Star or whatnot. I ain't even gonna put his business out there like that, but he told me, that situation, somebody hit him up or whatnot, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He was telling me that, Jeffrey was flying him back and forth and all this other stuff, and and that's what it was. I don't want to get into none of it because that's him and him, you know what I'm saying, situation. And I was kind of like, yeah, like he flying you out, this and this and that, just because the guy in LA, this is my head.
Oh, the guy's in LA as well.
I think he was in LA or something like that.
Yeah,
I think the guy was in LA, so it was a distance. And then the thing is, like, I'm like, yo, it's a lot of people that's known. I got friends that's known in the workout industry that's in LA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, he gonna fly you here, this and this and that. But I do understand about opportunity,
Of course.
and he going to take it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Um, after that, that situation, I don't know how long that lasts, weeks, months. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just know he was telling me that he finna start going to this other particular gym. And he was always telling me to go with him. I'm like, man, I'm not right yet, because I know it's gonna be some fine chicks there. I want to at least lose some weight because I love women. You know what I'm saying? I love talking to them and yada yada yada. So I didn't go with him, obviously. And during this time, this is what he's telling me. He met Toya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Latoya forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So how much did you know about their relationship when obviously he got with her then?
What you mean?
As in, did he tell you? I'm not saying details. I'm saying, did you know much about their relationship? Was he telling you about relationship and stuff like that?
Yeah, he was telling me stuff or whatnot. Some stuff he'd keep the secret or whatnot. Just like, I guess, how guys do or whatnot. And he was telling me things or whatnot, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Toya would come over to the house, and I see them all the time chopping it up. We'll chop it up all the time or whatnot, and that's how it is. I see her back and forth. We chop it up. Now, at the time, I'm not even gonna lie. At the time, I didn't even know who Toya was. You know what I'm saying? But I know I'm connected in Atlanta, and I know she's connected. You know what I'm saying? So when I looked up one time, I thought she was just a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, like, I didn't know that she was actually being on Housewives and all this other stuff. And I used to tell him, I'm like, yo, I didn't tell her, but I was like, yo, I used to tell him, like, yo, I know Candy and everybody over there in that camp or whatnot. I'm cool, And he was like, yeah, this and this and that. We finna be on Housewives and all this other stuff. I'm like, oh, for real? He was just telling me all this stuff, all the stuff that you coming up or whatnot. So I didn't, he was, he didn't tell me like no nitty gritty crazy stuff about their relationship or whatnot. He did tell me they, doing the end they fought or whatnot, but what relationship, don't, you know what I'm saying? And
Okay. So you obviously, once you realized Latoya who she was, she's a YouTuber, well connected, you're obviously quite well known. That she's quite known in Atlanta. Okay, when does your relationship with Latoya begin? Your relationship with her?
Well, we was kind of building right there. I called it building. During the time that I was, seeing her pass or whatnot. Yeah. So when we was building right there, like they was going. I remember one time they was going to Miami, and she was like, "Yo, Wasiu, when we come back, we're gonna be filming. We're gonna film this and this and that, all this other stuff." And I don't know. I think it was during that time that they had got Rocky doing out right after that. I don't know their situation. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't see her often as I did or whatnot. And how it came about is how we got, I guess, closer is so one of my friends, I was talking to one of my homeboys, right? One of my homeboys got a girl or whatnot, didn't know that she was a YouTuber and everything. And, but I didn't think about her. I'm just talking about Vaughn on the phone. Like, say if you was talking to one of your partners about, one of your partners, I'm pretty sure you done did that before. And he got you on speakerphone. But one of my partners had me on speakerphone. Oh. Now he had me on speakerphone with his girl. Didn't know she was a YouTuber or whatnot. And I'm telling all the tea. I'm always talking to him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking to him about this and this and that. So she getting all the tea about, what guys talk or whatnot. And she ended up talking to Toya. Yeah. And that's how that was.
So wait, it is. Okay, so you're talking to one of your guys.
Yeah.
One of your guys is, let's call it what it is, a snaky business. Because if you put your girl on, not to your boy that your girl's on that one girl's on the phone, that's the madness.
No, she wasn't on the phone. It's just like we just shooting the breeze. You know what I'm saying? We just shooting the breeze. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, we just talking about life. We talking about all this other stuff. And I'm like, yo, yeah. So he already knowing a little bit about Von, yo, my neighbor, this and this and that. Just like my other homeboy that he don't even know about Von, you know, certain things or whatnot. And like my brother at the time, I mean, I say like my brother know about Von, but at the time Von didn't know about my brother. So I'm telling Von, my brother about Von, you know, this and this and that, you know. So it's the same thing. So I'm talking to one of my homeboys on the phone in LA, and we just shooting the breeze about everything. And then I'm also talking about Von, not knowing that he ain't thinking either. He got a girl on, like Von ain't known, you know what I'm saying? Von don't know nobody, Von ain't known, but the only thing, you know, it's linking him is Toya or whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like we ain't thinking about none of that stuff or whatnot. So anyways, she overheard and ended up telling Toya, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so she ends up telling Toya. What happens next?
Everything is a blur, you know what I'm saying? Everything is a blur. So she ended up telling Toya or whatnot, and I forgot what happened. I think before, I don't know if it was before that, what happened was, before that, after they broke up, after him and Toya broke up, and this the crazy thing, because they be like, oh man, Wasiu was a snake, this and this and that. No, I wasn't no snake or nothing like that. So I'm not used to the YouTube world. Like, I'm just like doing my little YouTube here and there. I'm not understanding how it works. And, so they broke up. So long story short, I'm just being real. He got something in the mail, and it was a restraining order for him to come to court. For him to come to court. I don't know what it was. For him to go, basically it was saying that he was finna go to jail or something like that.
Is that what leads to the video that you guys do?
That me and who?
You and Vaughn.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so he actually knew that it was for the restraining order at the time.
He knew that. So when I read the thing, when I read it, it was already saying that. When I was reading it, it's saying that, oh, he been here stalking this girl numerous of times. You know what I'm saying? Numerous of times, this and this and that.
I thought he didn't know. I thought he didn't know what it was going in for.
He did know. I'm just.
I thought he only found out when he went in, and the lawyer then brought up the charge and said you got other charges on the case. But it sounds like he already knew.
He already knew. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm involved with it or whatnot. He already knew what was going on. It ain't no sense of lying, because you can actually look up the documents. And to be honest, I'm a fast forward just a little bit, just a little bit, and go back to that. Now, I'm not the one to look up no documents or nothing like that. I end up hitting him up one time. I called him. He went answer the phone. I'm like, man, let me call him. Because what happened is, Toya was like, yo, I'm gonna call the police, because what happened is she told me that Vaughn was actually basically escorting her out money. Yeah, extorting her.
Who said this? Toya.
Toya told me that Vaughn was extorting her out money and stuff. Vaughn was extorting her out money and basically acting like it was me that was texting, because Vaughn at the time was supposed to be in jail. So I didn't know that was going on. I didn't know what was going on. I really didn't know what was going on. So when he was doing so I'm gonna go to that video. So when me and her did that video, before I did that video, I think it was a day before that or something like that, I was calling him, or that night or something like that, I kept calling him. He wouldn't answer the phone. And I shot a text, man. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and clear the air, bro, because I don't want to be involved with this no more. And I said, I still got the text message. I can show you the text message. And he never responded, nothing like that. That morning, Toya was like, man, look, all right, let's link up. When we link up, I got crazy energy already or whatnot. That's regardless of whatever the situation may be. But she the one that told me on that video that he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know. I was like, what? He went to jail? I didn't know that. That's the honest God truth. I didn't know nothing about him going to jail at all, like far as him being in jail. You know what I'm saying? So let me rewind. Go back to he got the thing in the mail stating that he's I guess was stalking this girl and all this other stuff. Now, I'm not gonna I ain't gonna say he couldn't afford.
You can say it because that's part of the narrative. I'm not a tea person, so I just
Yeah,
keep it
I'm not.
real.
Well, he couldn't afford this lawyer that he had. He had a lawyer or whatnot, but the lawyer was charging too much. Like it was a crazy number or whatnot. So I put him on to my lawyer or whatnot. And I put him on to my lawyer to try to help him fight that case or whatnot. And I'm gonna go back to that and let me rewind a little bit more. So when we did that video, when we did the videos and stuff like that, he said that he's gonna pre-record these videos, but they wasn't pre-recorded. They was doing this day by day, these pre-recorded videos. And was like, yo, damn, I gotta turn myself in. And then one video, I know we said we was going. We went to the station or whatnot.
Yeah. Did you not go to the station?
We went to I'm gonna call it. We went to a jail, but you don't get locked. He didn't even. You can look it up. The name is right there on the station that he was at. The name is right there. I don't want to recorded it. You know what I'm saying? The name is right there, but then you can also look at where he got locked up at, where he turned himself.
Yeah, it was yeah.
So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So, I'm not the one that's spreading this tea about this. People looking this up and like, yo, this and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like they can put all this stuff together. You can look up anything you want to know about a person when it comes to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, those wasn't pre-recorded videos. We were doing that day by day. And so I'm only saying that because people were hitting me up in my DMs and was like, Wasiu, yeah, you a snake, this and this and that. And they were saying that I was getting money out of them. So what happened was a girl came to me, a couple of them came to me because at the time, Von made them sing, or we made them sing that Von was in jail. Now, when he was going to jail thing, I was like this. I'm like, I didn't know he was going to actually do all this stuff. He was like, when we record, it's just to like go. And I'm like, oh, for real? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not really saying nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, but until we got to the jail thing, I was like, I filmed him do that. So I know he's not going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm all over the place right now, and a lot of people were saying this online, like, dang, because my brain be thinking about so many things. But a girl came, a couple girls came to me and was like, man, Wasiu, I actually gave Von money, one because I felt sad for him. Another girl saying actually gave him money to work out with him, and kind of found out he's not even in jail and all this. I said, look, I'm out of that situation. You got to just hit him up on his DMs. And
so you're saying that girls that
I'm not gonna put the girls' names out there.
No, I don't know. But the girls who are connected with him.
Yes, far as working out, or the girls that was seeing me on his videos and stuff like that.
Okay.
They were hitting me up in my DMs. Was talking about he took money from them and stuff like that. Now I don't know how true that is. I'm not saying that he did that in no shit. I'm just saying what was told to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What was told to me. So I said, look, I'm out of this situation. I said everything that I need to say on online. And, I ain't say everything, but, it's like, yo, I was really trying to be sincere about everything, but I know how people can look at it like, okay, you over here in this platform, and then you over here in this platform. Yeah. And what is it? You know what I'm saying? And it's my fault for that. You know what I'm saying? And to your viewers, to Toya viewers, or to, whoever, I want to say I apologize. I apologize how, didn't even know what I was getting into. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't. I'm just filming. But like how you said, how we got into the filming thing or whatnot, he actually broke up with Toya, because I know I'm going all over the place, but I'm trying to connect the dots for everybody. He broke up with Toya, and before he broke up with Toya, I was like, "Yo, let's film, bro. Let's do it." Because he wanted to buy my camera. He wanted to buy my camera, and he was like, "Yo, you can buy my camera. Well, I give you my camera." Well, he said, "Give me your camera, and I give you my studio equipment." I was thinking about it, and I said, "Look, I got goals that I want to meet with this camera because I bought this camera." And I was like, man, I can't do it. That's the honest God truth. You know what I'm saying? And you if you can, you guys told you this or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is true. And he ended up paying for a camera. So before they broke up, they was filming and stuff like that. Now, before they broke up, because he was recording with her, he never recorded with me. You never see me on there until they broke up. But I was telling him, yo, get me into it. Like, we can be a duo, you know what I'm saying? Like when they was, doing their thing, like, then he was always saying like, Toya don't want to record with you. She don't want to this and this and that. And yeah, she don't fool with you, all this other stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. But she's saying something totally different in my face. You know what I'm saying? And
so
there was one time.
Wait, there was two different narratives. Okay, so what do you mean? Like he's saying that Latoya saying that Latoya don't want to film with you. She don't want to. She want you on camera. Basically. Yeah. But you're saying that you heard a different message from Latoya. Is that at the same time?
Yeah, but around about the same. Around about. Well, no. After that, that was Toya's situation was after they broke up. You know what I'm saying? When I found out, because he would never let me like get too close to him.
Whilst they were together, he never let you get too close. He was always saying that's why I don't want to talk.
Yeah. Facts. You know what I'm saying? But Toya be right there. But Toya be right there in my face, like, hey, it been times where she be like, where your camera? I'm like, dang, I ain't got my face done. I ain't this and that. Or they shooting out somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or like I said, the last incident was the Miami thing. They went to Miami and then they came back to Miami, and I ended up filming. I brought the bags in the house and everything. I was filming that. I still got that on film. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So then obviously after the breakup, that's when you're hearing from Latoya direct about you're hearing a different narrative from Latoya, but that connection comes because she's found.
Yeah, because I could never get in touch with her. I only was through him I can get in touch with her. See what I'm saying? So
okay, how did you eventually get in touch with her then? In the end, then who initiated the first conversation between you two? Then after
she hit me up.
She hit you up.
Yeah, she hit me.
Okay, and is that what you meant by saying the story about the first time she hit you up was because she thought that Von was the one that was pretending to be you to extort her out of money?
Yes.
Okay, so that's how that connection began. So she thinks that it's you, but it's Von.
She was thinking that it was me that was doing that. You know what I'm saying?
How does she think it was you? What was the extortion here? I'm confused.
So this would happen. So Von, one particular time, me and him was driving in his car.
Okay.
And we was coming back from somewhere. I don't know if it was coming back from getting our COVID shot. I don't even know, to be honest. I know we were driving somewhere. I don't know. But we were driving somewhere, and where we was at. We was where we stay at, in the area. And he was like, "Yo, here you go. This Toya right here. Say this." And I'm on the phone like, "Here, put it on mute." And then it's just like, man, I ain't got time for this stuff. And I'm like, she knows something's going on, and then I'm just saying, look, I'm just. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, come on, man. I don't feel like doing it, but I went along with it because I'm like, yo, maybe trying to get back with us, something like that. I don't know what the heck going on. You know what I'm saying? And that was the first time he put me on the phone with her and was like, yo, because basically he made her think that he's in jail. He was already in jail or whatnot. And I'm the one that had his phone. So he was like, tell her that you got my phone. You got my phone. I'm the one that's working the Instagram and putting up the videos, this and this and that.
Okay, bit of a weird one. Okay, okay. So then,
so I went along with it, and I was like, "Yo, this and that, all that,
Okay. And then so now obviously then yourself and then Latoya connect. You get talking. I'm guessing that very first conversation, what was it about then? Clearing a name? What was that kind of?
Yeah. It was basically like clearing my name, and then she told this and stuff too, and I was like, look, man, before we got on this thing, I don't want no shade against that dude or nothing like that, man, because one, he was in a hard place right now because he was in jail. I don't wish jail on nobody or whatnot, but if they deserve it, shit, they deserve to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Not saying he deserved it. I'm just saying people in general. But yeah, he was in a hard place at the time. So when he was in the video, I was like, look, before the video, it was very short though. It was very short when we linked up like this and this and that. I was like, look, I don't want to say nothing bad about this dude because I don't really have nothing bad to say about this dude at all. You know what I'm saying?
So it's definitely Latoya's idea to link up and do the video.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was like, shoot, I told her, I want to clear my name too. So it was like a mutual type of situation because the reason why I'm saying clear my name, because like I said, I'm all over the place, is because me and her have the same mutual friends.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's in the entertainment industry. And I'm trying to break in this entertainment industry full throttle. And my name is clean. My name is good here. So I didn't want my friends to think that I'm like, damn, on this scamming shit, like I'm scamming her about some money and all this other stuff. And I said, whoa, nah, that ain't finna happen. I didn't even know he was doing all that. You know what I'm saying? And then after she did that, somebody else hit me up. That's what I'm trying to say. Somebody else hit me up talking about the money situation, all this other stuff. Now, I don't know how true that was, but those girls was very sincere because I talked to them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So
yeah.
this is all going on, I'm guessing. So while he's in jail, is this what? Because I'm trying to piece it all together.
And also, go ahead. Because this the thing. Because when I was looking at the report, right, and this the thing that had made me mad about him or whatnot. But he don't know this until now. You know what I'm saying? If he look at this video, and I'm pretty sure he will. But if you go on his Instagram, I'm the one that's taking them pictures when he was in them suits. He got some pictures with him being in a suit or whatnot. Someone was actually sending him suits to promote this and promote that or something like that. It was something, I don't know. Yeah, so what happened was he was like, we got to find a hotel. And I said, oh, okay, cool. I said, I know a hotel downtown, dope hotel, the W, yada, yada, yada. We can take some pictures there. He was like, nah, it got to be something close. I said, yeah, it's something closer, but these things not really like that. You know what I'm saying? Not really dope. Long story short, we were driving. He said, oh, what about that hotel right there? I said, nah, I've been in that hotel. That hotel not even really dope like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not really clean like that. He said, nah, let's go in and let's just see. This is his, and I can have so much stuff to say about this dude, but it's like, man, I don't really need to say all that. You know what I'm saying? But we went to the hotel, and when we got into the hotel, he was like, as soon as we got into the hotel, we was walking, and he was like, bro, my ex work here. I said, your ex work here? He was like, yeah, man, my ex, man, the crazy motherfucker work here. And I'm like, the crazy girl work here? And so in my head, I said, dang, you've been in this hotel before. You know she works here, bro. So he was acting like he didn't know what a hotel was and all this other stuff, to me, and what hotel to go to. But you chose that hotel. You know what I'm saying? So we're taking a picture, like, just looking around, see if his ex going to be around and all this other stuff. And I'm like, bro, why would you even put yourself in this position? You know what I'm saying? To even do that. But I didn't say that to him, to be honest. I didn't say that to him. I just kept it cool, taking pictures for him. And he was changing his clothes and stuff like that, going to the pictures, taking more pictures. So a couple days, fast forward a couple days or whatnot, not a month, it's a couple days. He got this thing in the mail, and that was the warrant situation where he was been stalking this girl constantly. You know what I'm saying? Stalking this girl constantly. That's what it was saying. You've been here, you've been there, you've been here. It wasn't just no one thing. You know what I'm saying? It was just this it wasn't like, oh, it said her job. It said here her place of business, her where she stayed, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm looking at him, he was like, I ain't been there. I'm looking at him like, bro, we just went there. Like, come on, bro. We just went to this girl job because I didn't know she worked there. I don't even know how she looked, to be honest. I don't know how she looked. I know it was, you know, how you see somebody through passing, like, oh, your girl, you know, I don't know how she looked, but she always go in the house and leave. And also, I used to
It's the same girl that you saw the first time round. You know, when you said he's saw someone going to the house.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you know,
so
like being a young man, he have constant girls going in and out. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, but you know, I do know one particular incident where, you know, well, not one particular, a couple of incidents where they were fighting in the house or whatnot. That's how I know, like, to make the difference between all the other ones and that one. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, so when he got that, I'm like, oh, I didn't go here. I'm like looking at him like, man, come on, bro, you went here, this and this and that. But I was like, still like, look, let me help you out, bro. I got a friend, yada yada yada. You know, they owe me favors and all this other stuff. Let me put you on to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because this person charges so much money, and they can also help you out. So, you know, he went to that person probably that day or the next. I think that day or the next day, and you know, and try to square that situation away. And you know,
is this the lawyer that's mentioned in the video?
I don't know what lawyer that was mentioned. I didn't see the whole video. I just saw like pieces of it.
I mean, the one that you guys did where you're in the car, because you mentioned about you know, obviously talking to a lawyer at the time, and he said
no, I think he had another lawyer at the time or whatnot. Then he was just, you know, he was just telling me that Toya wasn't trying to give him, I guess, money for a lawyer. It was something dealing with that, money for a lawyer, and it was so much stuff going on, to be honest. You know, it was so much stuff going on, but it still at the same time wasn't nothing going on. Because you know, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, he was going home every day, just like until all that stuff blew up. That's when he turned himself in to make it look good. You know what I'm saying? Because you see, after that, he ain't made no other videos. You know what I'm saying? I saw a video. I mean, when I saw parts of the video, I clicked on it because the people was tagging me on it. And I saw that he was like, he was basically saying I was like a groupie or a fan. That's the word they use. A fan or a groupie or something like that. And I'm like, yo, nobody knew you. Nobody don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm the knownest person around the world, but I've been doing this entertainment industry for a very long time. And I am known in some type of capacity in the entertainment industry. You didn't know about Von until he got with Toya. The only reason why he got the followers that he got was because of Toya. Before Toya, his Instagram was probably at 1,000, maybe 2,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 2,500. I'm gonna just give him. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. It wasn't buzzing like that. It wasn't buzzing. You know what I'm saying? I can say so much about that situation as well because he know I know more. You know, but he wasn't popping before he met Toya. And still not popping. The only time he's going, I'm just being honest, there's no shade to him or nothing. I wish the best for him and whatever he got going on, because I'm going to continue to do me. But the only thing he going to do, the next video or whatever, what can he do about workout videos? I'm just saying, what else can he do? What have you brought to the table for a workout video? When he broke up with Toya or whatnot, he was like, man, I need somebody fun. I need somebody to do, you know what I'm saying? He needed, well, I ain't gonna say he needed me. I'm sorry. I don't want to sound arrogant. At all. But he needed someone. And everybody on his video was like, yo, it's the right person for you right here. You need to keep rocking with him and this and this and that. Yo, what's his Instagram? What's his YouTube? He kept telling me, man, you need to erase your whole Instagram. You need to erase your whole YouTube. what? Bro, I'm already building with other people already on here. Why would I do all this?
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you're talking about, cleaning the slate and all this other stuff, but bro, like I don't have to do that, bro. I can just continue to do me or whatnot. But he never was tagging me. He'll probably tag me like one time, like after I kept getting his ear about it. But I wasn't jealous about him not tagging me. It was just I brought it to attention and was telling him, like, bro, you see the people asking about me. Why don't you pin my name? Because everybody keep asking about me in the video. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? And after that, just started going downhill. It started going downhill from there. But a lot of people didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay, so what's the extent of your relationship with Latoya now? Then?
No, we are cool. We are cool, just like how we was out here. We just a little closer. We just a little closer or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Just like friends. Like I said, I was gonna meet her eventually anyway. You know what I'm saying? Through a party. To be honest, because I done got invited to a couple parties that she was at that I never didn't even go. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna, and I meet people all the time. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I mean, he introduced me to her. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take that away. You know what I'm saying? But she's a good friend. I call her about advice. Just talking to hey, how you doing today? Oh, okay, cool. Just checking up on you, this and this and that. That's some normal friend stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that your let's say this friendship?
Well, I want to say
relationship.
Just a normal associate stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, associate. Do you think the associate relationship you have with Latoya now was founded on, I guess, a mutual experience where you were almost, as you put in your own words, framed? So this is more of a business. As I say, business. It's not a deep kind of friendship as you're saying yourself. This is literally was for a moment in a season, and it's kind of like past. Is that what you would say it is?
No, I can't say that our friendship became a friendship, or we became associated through Vaughn or whatnot. But like I said, I was eventually going to meet her anyway, not to be arrogant in any type of way. But I did meet her through him, and yes, you can see that it can be some what is called I guess a mischievous way. Okay, let me befriend him because of this and this and that. But she didn't have to do a lot of stuff that she done did for me. You know what I'm saying? This after all of that, and this ain't nothing on camera. This is, you know what I'm saying? Like her teaching me about editing. You know what I'm saying? Videos, or we going out to eat or whatnot. Me and her friends and all this other stuff or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got friends that's a mutual. You know what I'm saying? We got friends that's mutual. So we were going to cross paths anyway, if it was today, tomorrow, or
Do you feel like because that's what I think some of the audience might be thinking, that Latoya kind of used you as a weapon against Von, though?
Technically, nah, because I didn't a weapon. You know what I'm saying? I could have aired out a lot of dirty, laundry with him, to be honest. And come on, we guys, we got a lot of dirty laundry. You know what I'm saying? I could have aired out a lot of dirty laundry and all this other stuff, but that's not what I was there for. I was there to clear my name and to say, look, I wasn't a part of this, and just to be like, look, man, I'm sorry to all the fans, to this and this and that. I'm genuine sorry about all that stuff that was happening. And, and I'm sorry that a lot of, a couple people got a bad taste in their mouth about me. It was like, I'm a snake because I did this, but they really don't know Von. They just know him through the cameras and what he perceived on camera. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yo, he hasn't been, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's the one thing that I'm sorry about, is that, I'm people was looking at me in a certain way, and some people was like, man, you know what, bro, you are a good dude, man. I've seen you go live. I've seen you with it. All these people won't be around you for nothing if you're a snake. and you are this and this and that. But some people want to stay in their own because, and this the crazy thing, they was like, oh, you're a snake for this. Oh, how can you be over here and do that? I'm like, hold on. You wouldn't even know Von if it weren't for Toya. Everybody that you're talking about that mad about me, and it's typically girls that's from Canada that don't went over there to Von, Instagram and YouTube. But this the thing. You wouldn't know Von if it weren't for Toya. And you're still going back and forth over there to Toya and his page, going back and forth. You see what I'm saying? They're going back and forth to the page and it's like, oh, I can't believe him. Oh, that's crazy. You a snake, Toya. Oh, yeah, she a snake, girl. Oh, you know, like he did this, and you know, they going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't got time for that. I did that little pity pack a little bit. I'm like, yo, you don't know me? Yeah. I'm like, hold on, these people don't even know me. They just seen what they see online and was like, yo, yeah, we finna choose this time to chew his ass out. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so. I was deserving of that because I'm grown. I put myself in that situation where I needed to be chewed out. And, you know, I didn't know to this extent of the whole situation. But, you know, like I said, man, you know, I didn't like the fact that he said, oh, yeah, you just a fan, this and this and that. And like I said, if I see Usher or I won't say Usher, but Jay-Z online, I mean, not online, if I see Jay-Z out in the public, who in the right mind would just be like, well, that's just Jay-Z. Let me just walk. I'm a man that's trying to, or that's going to go places in life. I'm not finna just miss this opportunity. A possible opportunity where I can, man, I got so many possible opportunities, man. Well, as soon as I meet somebody, I'm like, yo, you remember this? You remember this? Even, well, you know, I'm not even gonna say that. But yeah, I didn't like when he said that. And I'm like, yo, come on, I've been doing this for a very long time, bro. And when he do videos, only thing he gonna do, it's like three things he gonna do. Either gonna talk about workout videos, because that's the only thing he can do. Either gonna talk about me. He gonna talk about me in the video. Oh yeah, my this guy was a snake, or yada yada yada, whatever the case may be. Or he gonna talk about Toya. And I was telling him in the video, he was talking about Toya. What is called indirectly was talking about Toya, and he was always talking about a female. He was always talking about a female. I'm like, yo, we got to stop talking about females. Yo, we got to set this up. We got to set these dating things up. And he just fishing. That's all he was doing, fishing. Toya, looking for a girl, or, you know, and he's going to be talking about me, or a workout video. Those are 4 things he's going to be talking about. Nothing else. What else can you talk about throughout this whole time? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, we wasn't like close friends. You know what I'm saying? I did a couple videos with him. Yeah, we stayed. I don't even know if it was 2 years, to be honest. Don't know if it was 2 years that we stayed next door to each other, but we wasn't friends the whole 2 years. Like, I wouldn't even call a friend. We was associates. He was just my neighbor. You see what I'm saying? On the video, you could see a video. You can see a video of me and him. I think we was going to, I don't know if that was Target. We were somewhere. I didn't even know he had another kid. I only thought he had one kid. In the video, I was like, dang, I didn't know that. So you can tell that me and him didn't have, we wasn't friends like that. You see what I'm saying? We just did a couple videos. And when he got when Toya broke up with him, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Toya broke up with him, or he broke up with Toya. I don't know. Because I did hear something about that. He needed someone to be like, all right, let's, you know what I'm saying? We need to continue to do this thing. We need to continue to do it. And, you know, hats off to everybody that stay on his platform. I will be bringing some to my platform pretty soon, like some new content. I got so much stuff. I know you've seen some things with me and Lil Nas X. One of the recent pictures that I posted, they got a lot more pictures to post. Man, him did a vlog. So be looking out for that. You know what I'm saying? And all the other stuff that I have, you know. And then, like I said, a lot of people was asking me, "Oh, what's his name? What's his YouTube?" My same YouTube and Instagram is The Real Wasiu. It's right here on the screen. Can they see that?
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, you know what
They
I'm saying.
can.
It's the same thing. The Real Wasiu.
Okay. No, I appreciate Cap. It was still a bit difficult to kind of get all of the information. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll have
yeah.
to kind of we'll do an offline chat, and maybe I can get a bit more streamlined and I can present it a bit better
Anything
on the
that you wanted
platform.
to ask me
Yeah.
though? Anything that you wanted to ask me that you didn't get a chance to? I know, and I apologize to all your viewers.
No, no,
I
no, no, no.
ramble a lot because my brain be going so much, but I'll try to connect the dots all
It's
the
all good.
time, like and I sometimes I try to get people to think like how I think,
No,
you
that's
know.
not a beef. You know what I'm saying? You're telling your side of the story. I
And
know you.
it's so much more, but I just don't want to put his business out there. It's like it don't it don't it defeats the purpose to even do all that. It's just I just wanted to get my name off that whole thing of him scamming, or they saying that I'm scamming or something like that. And told you time I going to going to the court slash the police about the situation. And I'm like, yo, I don't want my friends, because I will see her at a party. I was
Yeah.
thinking long term. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I will see her at a party, and she's gonna be telling Candy, "Oh, yo, this guy did this and this guy did that." And I'm like, "Yo, I ain't did that." Because just say if I didn't say nothing or whatever, all this stuff would have blown over. Oh, everything is on Wasiu. And
That's
I
what
and
I'm
I
saying.
say this and I say this and I say this to her. I said, okay, so it was one particular thing where he came to the house or whatnot. He was like, "Don't talk to her." This before he went to jail. Don't talk to her and all this other stuff. And I was like, "Yo, I want to work with her." And you know what I'm saying? I want to work with her, but they ain't got nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And he was mad because I wanted to work with her. And he was like, "Bro, you want to work with her?" I'm like, "Bro, I've been saying it from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Why can't I work with her because you went with her? I don't got no beef with her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no beef with her. I did before all this stuff came about. And you just didn't want me to work with her because I'm working with him." And I'm like, "Yo, I didn't get in this whole thing because I'm YouTubing with you, because I didn't I didn't sign up the fact that, okay, because you're beefing with this girl, I got to beef with her." So I was like, "Yo, if I beef with Oprah, if you beef with Oprah, you expect me to beef with Oprah? Come on. Now you miles away, me and you close friends, we best friends. You know where you want to be at in life. You know what I'm saying? This ain't shitting on nobody. This ain't doing nothing. But if I beef for Oprah, if I be for Oprah, do you supposed to be for Oprah?"
No, I mean, obviously, if it's a business opportunity, do you know what I mean? It really depends on the friendship, I guess. It depends on the depth of the friendship. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what anybody. And I
Yeah,
can see if it's like some regular degular person or
yeah,
whatnot, and something that ain't gonna benefit me in the long run, or
of
and
course.
somebody did you dirty about some money, or something like that, then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I can't deal with that because you already pre-warned me about." You know
So,
what I'm saying? But I can't be mad about what your decision is. I can't be mad at you about all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, no, I'm not. And not saying that she's a business opportunity, but I'm not. She's a YouTuber. So
I'm
if
saying,
you beef with a YouTuber, I'm not going to be with a YouTuber because you beef with a YouTuber. We all supposed to be collabing and connecting with each other. That's why it's too many dividing. We always dividing in this whole thing, man. Anytime something come up, something new in the Instagram world, it's always like that. You see the same clique always up on each other. And I got to give a big shout out to Lala,
mm,
the comedian Lala,
mm,
because she done came to me plenty of times. I done talked to her about. She told me to start my YouTube. She's the one really that told me to start my YouTube. Like, yo, you can do it. I still got the video of that. You can do it. She gave me shout outs, all this other stuff for me. You like, Wasiu, you can do it. And I can call her any day. And she was like, man, Wasiu, you got it. I just picked up the phone and I did it. That's how I got on. You know what I'm saying? But she's not one of those people that's where like, I'm gonna just stay in my clique and this and this and that. She moves around, you know what I'm saying? Creating other, you know what I'm saying, other avenues, street ways. That's how I look at it, like streets, you know what I'm saying? And you also look at it like playing chess, you know what I'm saying? The world playing chess against you. You playing chess against them, you know what I'm saying? You trying to make it in life, you know what I'm saying? Without stepping on somebody's toes and all this other stuff and whatnot. And I don't believe I did none of that. It's just like, yo, he didn't want me to work with Toya. And I just cleared the air about my situation. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. I hear that. No, I hear that, bro. And it's real. It's real. Like I said, we'll probably have to chop up, offline, and I'll be able to understand it fully. But you've cleared up a lot of the things that we need to clear up. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously, everyone's gonna have their opinions regardless. You know what I'm saying? Some people cannot be moved. So, but I appreciate you, coming up here and sharing your story. It's good to hear, a brother who's got a passion in, music and entertainment and is trying to make that hustle work and going after it full force, So I appreciate you, Cat, man. Do you know what I mean? Honestly, I appreciate the fact you shared a part of your life with us as well. So hopefully maybe we get back on there, you know what I'm saying? When some other things are, things are officially dropped, then we can talk properly.
It won't be about no tea. It won't be about nothing. It'll be about strictly Wasiu and what he's been doing in the near future. You know what I'm saying? But I do thank you for even having me come on your platform and even speak my truth, and thank you so much. And everyone that, just looking at it all the way to the end, thank you so much. God bless everyone, you and your family.
Appreciate it, man, Cap. Appreciate it. Audience, thank you very much for joining us today for another star-spangled conversation. We wanted to chop it up today, give you something a little bit more different. And get some conversation going around some positive stuff as well, because I love the fact you shared about your passion for music. Honestly, I do. So audience members, make sure you like, share, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of the uploads. And for those of you returnees, you already know what it is, baby. You already got the minerals, baby. You understand? We will see you again soon. Wazoo, appreciate you, man. Much love.
Thank you so much, man.
Appreciation, Cap. No worries, tall guys.
Psych!
My bad. You know what time it is.